Welcome back to another edition of the Ultimate Car 959 Top 30. Today we're going to Sosha Pirara. Bare Banyana Ke Bafana, but we'll get to that, hey? Paballo Basetsana, Pabi Cooper.
Yes. I give it to you.
21-year-old, man.
Yeah, 21.
How does it feel to be 21?
Yo, I don't know.
Pela it's already no for.
Yeah, like
just now.
A few weeks back.
Yeah.
And I had the best 21st day.
Really?
Yeah, it was cool. I felt I was on 6.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's the best.
Yeah, the best ever.
Yeah.
But I didn't get to experience like my party.
Yeah.
Because I was tense the whole time. I was like, okay, like, you know where like there's a lot of people, like fights happen.
Sure.
Like I was literally praying every 3 hours. I was like, okay, you know what's gonna happen now? Yeah. Like now it's getting too full. Like, will everything go well?
Yeah.
I was just waiting for 4 a.m. so everyone can leave like nicely, like peacefully, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't enjoy. I won't lie. I was just like, damn.
Let's start with that because I believe it's a milestone, right? The very first female, by the way, to fill up Zone 6. 21-year-old.
Thank you.
At that party, and we told Rapela every 3 hours.
Yeah.
You made everybody pray.
I did.
Yeah.
Were you there? How did you?
I was there. Why did you make everybody pray?
Man, I believe in prayer.
Yeah.
So much. It does a lot for you. Like, you know, when you have a relationship with God, it does a lot for you. So why not pray for safety, man? Because honestly, nothing happened that day. There was nothing like on the internet where someone said this happened to me at Pabi Cooper's party, whatever, things like that. And I was glad because everybody agreed to it because we asked. You can't just I can't just stand there and just pray. Like you had to ask. We had to ask them if they're comfortable, and like everybody literally shouted, "Yes, we wanna pray."
Sure.
Then we all prayed, and everybody left, like nicely.
Yeah.
You know, so that is the importance of prayer, because it did a lot for me, man.
Yeah.
Like having a relationship with God like that changed a lot in my life. So.
You know, when you watch movies, there's always a movie that starts with, this is the peak, this is where we are right now. I'm going to take you to where it all started. So you and I started with the peak, the biggest and the best 21st birthday scene in Mzansi, filling up Zone 6. We're going back to that Pabi Wako Sosha. Sosha, Block man.
X.
Block X. Yeah.
Yeah.
How was it growing up there?
Yo, growing up there, we did a lot of things, man. Like with childhood friends.
Sure.
We did a lot of activities. I won't lie.
Yeah.
Like we trust me. We played football. We did cricket. Like I did boxing. I did like DIY.
Yeah.
Yeah, we use, and like my grandmother has a daycare, so that really brought us together. Like the kids from the hood, we'd always be by my place at the daycare and just do a lot of things together, you know. So that is actually when I started to fall in love with football also. And I also come from a household of like football fans. My grandma loves football. So yeah, I feel like that. And my uncle has a group, like they dance. So like Coca Saga, it was full of entertainment. If you're not doing this reality contesting, like goody beauty pageants, like we were always busy. No, but I tried to like enter for like in high school. Wang Rupi that day. I'll never forget it. I just felt like Wang Rupi because I went all out. Like I went different. You know, when it's sports, they're all gonna come with like the same fits, like body netball.
For sure.
I came with like golf. Like I was wearing like a golf player. Like it was, you know, every every thing, I was the best. I felt like I was the best, but didn't even make it to like top something.
Sure.
I was so
sad. Do you wanna address the person or
no.
They probably wanna watch this, like, you know.
Bro. But yeah, it was.
So when you took Hosala Lekoku to another level, I mean, technically Hosala Lekoku, if you're not college, and then you started loving football. That's fine. Maroba goalkeeper.
Yeah, and actually that's where it started. I used to love to be a goalkeeper because I hate running. Okay. I hate running. So now I got so I used to get the ball. Like, I'm just gonna be there. Yeah. And now I'm just standing there like catching my breath. Hi, I'm just
calculated move, grand.
And it's so crazy because where I did my matric at Prestige, the one in Sosha, when I got there, I heard there's a football, like a female team. And I was like, thank God, because that is what I was looking for, like all these past years in all these other schools. Then when I got there, I went there. They were like, imagine, it's my first day at school, like in Feb, like I didn't really start on the first day. Like I'm a newcomer, but I was like, nah, I don't know these people, but I'm going. Like I'm just gonna rock there and just go play football. I went there, you know, like there was 2 coaches. Then they made me a striker, and I'm like deep down I know I'm a goalkeeper. I was like, okay, what do I do now? But then the next day when I went there, there were 3 goalkeepers full, like with me. Then I went there. I told them, I was like, I'm a goalkeeper. Then they're like, okay, gonna join them. So I really worked my way to the top, because I only missed the one match where there was one goalkeeper who was a keeper. Then after that, I really worked so hard. I've never benched ever since then. I was the number 1 goalkeeper. Also, my coach, if you're watching this, you know, man, I'm your number 1 goalkeeper. So that is actually where it all started, where I apply pressure. Like I work really hard, you know. I work really hard. I believe that actually I can do this, you know. I prove it to myself, and also like the coach, like, wow, the way you didn't think you would be our number 1 goalkeeper, like, you know. And also another thing that taught me how to pray and believe in prayer was football. You pray a lot in football, before you gym, after, with the defenders, you alone there by the post, you know. So that is actually where it all started, where as I work really hard. And also at that high school, I used to be an MC for all the events. They were really getting tired of me. But I was like, I want to be here for a long time.
I mean, why would they get tired of you?
They were like, hey, tell me about an event. They were not about to me. But I was like, yeah, that is, and I remember in grade 12, it was my last day, like before we wrote our finals, you know, where they do those goodbyes. I really embarrassed myself that day. Hey, I went on stage like after. I dressed really nice. I thought I was gonna like I imagined like a crazy crowd, like I expected a lot. But they didn't give me that like at all. So I got dressed, and then after I went on stage and everybody looked at me. And now the song is on like 30 seconds. The song is like 5 minutes long. I have to finish that. It was either I run off stage or I continue. Like, I'm just gonna take my L, like, and just continue with what I've started. It was really hard because I'm on stage with like almost 1,000 learners like looking at me. Others are laughing. They're like, what is she doing? But I just had to like had to keep the faith. I had to do it until I finished the song and just go cry outside or something.
What song was that?
Yeah, I think, I think, I don't remember, but it was when I'm up here. I think it was Amantana Barungu.
Oh, okay.
Amantana Mauva. Yeah, yo, I'll never forget that day. Everybody like that went to school with me, they always remind me of that day. Like, dog, remember that day? Look at you now.
Yeah.
And
And you thought you're taking an L, and there's a learning experience.
Yo, that day I was like, I really did embarrass myself.
Yeah.
I was like, and everyone is laughing, and I'm trying so hard not to cry on stage or just. I just continued. I danced,
Besides sports and all of that, were you rather generally a problematic child in school?
Kinda.
Okay.
But yeah, kinda. But not really that bad. I was just. But not at my previous high school, because that's
Okay, let me ask it this way. Before Fitla Prestige, how many high schools did you go to?
I went to like 3.
Prestige was number 4.
Yeah, I think.
Right. What grade was Prestige?
10.
10. Grade 8, 9. What happened?
No, yo, I don't know. Actually, I think it was like, like the people that we what about Pilan level, like
I get,
yeah, but mata, like nearly. Lord, you even act out of character. That's not you. But like yeah, it was like that. But I was not really failing in school or things like that.
Yeah.
We were just
So peer pressure
problematic.
got to you,
yeah, I won't lie, I did. In high school.
First school, how about well, when you decided, let me put it that way, to leave the first school, Mama or
when I left the first high school.
Yeah.
Yo, and like it's so crazy because there isn't any school where my mom wasn't called, but sometimes it's not really like they're not really like everyone is concerned. Like all the teachers like we see something in her, like they just didn't know what, but they're like, can you please talk to her? Like we don't know what's happening with her, but like she would tell you all the grades. Or until matric, like she would go for a parents meeting or something. She's called for something.
Yeah.
My mom is literally called for something. Now she wouldn't like, she would just say like one and like any parent would do.
For sure.
Yeah, I just had to like try to behave. But yeah, I kind of changed when I got to Prestige, man.
Yeah. And then focused more on soccer.
Yeah, I did, yo.
Yeah.
My focus was there.
We're getting to know her. Paballo Basetsana Mothapo. You know her as Pabi Cooper. We're going to get to Cooper Entertainment. Going to get to the brand new music. Going to get to the hookup with Amarot, because most of us know her from Isphithiphithi. That's when a lot of people started knowing her.
Oh, yeah.
Marawafa background before we get to that best 21st that nobody's ever seen. Do you still believe you did that? No?
It has not
sunk in yet.
Yeah. Like Isphithiphithi, it took a very long time for me to actually. It actually happened like this year, Jan or Feb, when I said, "Oh, actually, I have a hit song." You. I was just like, imagine after releasing a song, it becomes a hit. I was getting each and every day, production every day, going in and out of the country. So I didn't really have that. And I was always around my friends, my team. So, you needed that, like, you needed to be alone to actually say, damn, God, we really did that, So even this one,
let's talk about the making of Isphithiphithi. The link up with Amarot.
Oh, yes.
Prestige, Sosha. Alex Wanga.
Oh, we actually met. Where did I meet Amarot? When I remember the first, actually balcony mix.
Yeah, Major League.
Yeah, Major League. I think it was 2020 or 2021. Yeah, 2021 March. That's when like Major League, they saw that I dance, whatever, on the internet. Then they told me to come to the balcony mix where it was Devin Gogo. It was a Devin Gogo edition. Then after that, like I went to all the balcony mixes after Devin Gogo was like each and every balcony mix. So there was this other one. It was at Rockets. I don't remember which DJ it was. Then I think I used to like I was a fan of Amarot. I used to go where they were. Like I used to support Amarot. Like even if I heard like they at altitude, I'm going there. Yeah. Like I would rather even just stand there and just watch them perform and then leave. Yeah. So I met Amaroto's manager Dara. I met Dara and he was like at altitude. I don't know what he was like. He was saying something about my Instagram. Sure. And then I was like, oh, yo, okay. Then we spoke and then we met again at the balcony mix. We like, it's crazy how we sat down and just had a chat like for like 2 hours. Yeah. Just having a chat. Then it got like where he calls me, I call him, you know, like he was in a way mentoring me, like or guiding me. Sure. In a way I needed management, but when I was alone, I was like, okay, I want to be managed. Like, what will this person manage? What will a whole Amaroto manager manage? Because I'm just dancing. Okay, MCing wouldn't work. Okay, let me try it out. Then, somewhere there, I met my friend Butle. Then we started dancing together. Yeah, then we decided to like be duo MCs. That's when we approached that again. I was like, I have an idea. I have a lot of ideas. I have a lot of creativity. I think of a lot of things, man, and I want to try them out before someone tells me, nah, it won't work out. Okay. But how will I know if I don't try it out? So fast forward, we were traveling with Amaro, the me and Butle, trying to open for them and, MC or whatever. Like sometimes we just go with them just to see how they do their things, because they also do, right? Yeah. Then on a random day, I remember I met this other producer, Yams. He's my producer. I love Yams. Yeah, I met Yams. Then I was like, dog, I'm telling a lot of producers that I want to record. They don't take me serious. Then he's like, no, you should come to my studio. Then on a random day, I was with Kai. I also met Kai from Creative Corner, Kai and the Cut. He is also one of the people that believe in me so much. Yeah. So I met Kai, and I was with Kai that day where he was like, we're going to go to Yams. I don't remember what we were going to do there. Then when I went there, Yams called the writer, son. And I was like, okay, should I record today? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. He's like, the writer's coming, because I also didn't have any musical background, whereas I wanted to be an artist or whatever. I didn't have that at all. Yeah. So I was like, I know nothing about it. Remember, it's my first time in the studio. Then I recorded Young Jabulisa. Yeah, it's out. It went out the same time as Isphithiphithi. I recorded that and I sent it to Dada, because whatever that I did, I used to update Dada. I used to update him about my day, what I did today, what productive things I did today. Yeah. Then I sent it to Dada. Then after oh wow, he's like, tomorrow you're going to Durban. I'm like, what? It's yeah, you're going to DJ Tira. I'm like, it's yeah, we heard your song. Okay. And it's, whoa. And I was like, Yo, and then it was a whole, they had to convince my mom, things like that. Then my mom decided to agree, because, Dada told her, I'm whoever from, this is my ID number. He had to, make sure that, and also my mom was like, yeah, just, you can go, but, be very careful, don't drink, whatever, things like that. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, sure. Then, I went there. The pastor was there. That's where we recorded Isphithiphithi. Yeah, in Durban. It's so crazy because I literally did that in 2 days.
I was about to say, did at any point did you feel like, hey, things are happening too fast here?
Yeah. When I got to Durban, I was like, no, what's happening?
Yeah.
Cause I'm literally in the same studio as legends, and they're so nice. Like, they were very welcoming. Like, DJ Tira he was literally calling each and every person he would like get. He would call Juicy. Tomorrow he's like, I'm getting the twins for you. Like, gonna make great songs and stuff like that. I was like, damn. What did I do? Like, what did I do to deserve this? You know? Yeah, that's when we recorded Isphithiphithi. Then he went live. DJ Tira went live, and it got crazy. And I was like, I actually wanted to make it a surprise way. I just dropped a song.
Sure.
But I just feel like it was that was how God wanted it to be. Whereas now, I was like, since they know, let me just also drop a snippet, like something, a tease, something. It went crazy. And I was so glad because Dada didn't take time to drop that song. It was 2 weeks. Like,
because we saw videos now the song is out.
You saw, like, I dropped like a video this week, and then like after 3 days, I announced the release date, which was like 2 weeks after. So everybody was looking forward to it. So everything was really moving fast, man. Like, it was
too quick.
Okay, about to drop a song. And I dropped that song. I was chilling on the charts, like top 5 for like 3 weeks.
Sure.
I was chilling there, you know. And it's so crazy because at that time no one was dropping. The time I'd like, so people like really listen to that song. It's so huge. Even now, like, yo.
I saw it's over 3 million streams.
Yeah, it's platinum. Yeah, so that is actually how I met Amaroto.
Things happened so quickly that even when the Amapiano Awards came through, people were still asking, who's this girl?
Yeah, and I was like to them, don't worry, you'll know
me. Yeah, I saw that. You're like, don't worry, you'll know me. Do you feel like they know you now?
Of course.
Yeah?
They do.
But they're still hating. You know, I saw your own Big Brother on Sunday, right?
Yeah.
This guy commented on one of your things, is like, he doesn't get it. Why is people from Sosha specifically? He called them out. I forgot his handle. But it was like, why about Tobacco Sosha, especially the adults, hating on poor Pabi?
Of course they would.
But why is that?
I don't know, man. I just feel like, especially like a lot of people on Twitter.
Yeah.
I just feel like they're old. They're just trying to, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, like a lot of them are like so old and they just spreading hate each and every day.
Yeah.
Like, everybody knows.
Sure.
All of us in this room, we know how people on Twitter, how they can get very mean.
Sure.
How it can get to a person, like, so much. So I just, man, I don't know, like, why they hating.
Yeah.
I just feel like.
Do you feel like they're hating people from Kasiao especially?
No, I don't feel like I have haters.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I have haters. Ke no feel like batho o na le mathata, like o ja ke dio tsa hao, like o tlo ba sharp o kry thuso ne, like, just get help, you'll be fine. I just feel like I don't have, like, the moment tomorrow when I hater, you'll do snacks things, like, you will think you have haters now. People are hating you, even though people, maybe they just think their opinion matters. They're not really hating.
Sure.
They're just saying, I think you can't dance, you can't whatever. Okay,
You've
bro.
got that a lot, actually.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, bro.
Because every video of yours I've watched, there's always that one person there's like, can this girl really dance?
And actually, what are you doing with your life if you are gonna ask me that?
Yeah.
Like, I really don't take them too hard, eh?
Sure.
I don't. Like, I always try to. Also, on Sunday, I saw, like, I was trending number 1 or number 2.
Sure.
I delete Twitter nicely. I just delete. I don't deactivate. I delete the app.
Yeah.
So I don't go into the app a lot.
Sure.
I delete. Just wait like a day or 2, then come back and just post like what I usually post. Okay, laugh at like funny tweets or whatever. Then post what I wanna post.
Sure.
Or just just leave the app or for like a few hours and then just come back and say, I'm still securing the bag regardless, you know.
Interesting. That's what you said about your performance on Big Brother. You were like, still secured the bag and screenshot of a WhatsApp message from your mom.
Yeah.
How important is the support?
Yeah, you know, if my mom is gonna say that was a fire performance, why should I listen to Tabang or Tato or whoever? Or Wirang, then you're gonna tell me, hey, like, if my mama told me that was fire, whatever everyone is gonna say is just void. Like, I go to next.
Yeah.
I only care about what this woman said about me.
Yeah.
And now we keep it moving. She keeps me going, man. If anyone from my family, my grandmother, my aunt, or like my friends, they say, dog, you're the ish, man.
Yeah.
Then if anyone says anything about me, it doesn't matter. People always talk, man.
Yeah.
And especially Twitter, they've never said anything nice about anyone.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, I just always take it that way. I was like, we used to you guys. Like really try it. So
we are old,
yeah.
And then project Tamolo.
Yeah, basically. Definitely, yes.
Around the same time you dropped this Isphithiphithi, Cooper Entertainment came out, right? You started to start your own company and all of that. Nice move for a young person. But there's a story behind that logo, your CE. Because I saw that one E means something. You know those 3 pillars on the E? One means whatever. There's talent,
a businesswoman, a dancer, musician.
Who helped you with that?
With the what?
The logo.
Oh, it's my graphic designer, Austin.
Yeah.
He helped me with that. He actually came up with that.
Yeah.
That whole breakdown logo thing. Because I was like, bro.
Does it describe you?
Yeah. I was like, bro, I need a logo.
Sure.
Because I just opened my own company. I need a logo. He's I got you. He did it.
Yeah.
Then he's the one that actually came up with that. I didn't really think, and it made sense, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And at that age, what makes you feel like, let me start my company, you know? Because hype, it's dangerous.
Yeah, too much. You end up
with Amaroto and whatnot. The last thing I'm thinking about is creating my own company because I'm like, damn, I've got a hit on my hands. I've got these guys here, you know?
You know, I just feel like no one Isphithiphithi didn't like make me or didn't like make my brand.
Yeah.
I had when I released this Isphithiphithi, I was like on like 700K followers. I had already built my brand. I had already like I knew my brand. I knew what I wanted. You know, so after that, I was kind of I nearly got carried away actually.
Okay.
So I really thank my aunt because she's the one that said, yo.
What happened for you to feel you almost got carried away?
No, I just felt like if anyone would have came at that point and said, I want to sign you, I would have done it.
Okay.
Luckily, no one did. Because I just feel like I have the biggest angels, like, one says, like, there's someone that's fighting for me, man.
Yeah.
God, and my angels. Because, like, none of those things happened at that time. No one literally said they want to sign me like that.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to actually happen, but it didn't. Like, I just got on a random day, I just changed. Like, man, I was like, no, I actually want to do my own thing.
Yeah.
Actually don't want, I love money. So I was like, I actually want to see where my money goes.
Yeah.
Because if I'm in, whatever, I'm signed or whatever, I actually won't see if, okay, today I'm doing 5 shows. How much was it?
Yeah.
You know? And it wasn't also about that. I was like, someone is gonna like literally tell me what to do with my brand, how to carry my brand, like what to do with my everyday. So I was like, nope. And my aunt was like, yo, actually, what's your plan?
Yeah.
Then I was like, that's when I was like, cause Pella, like I just felt like I was in there. Then I just needed to, then that's when I thought that, okay, actually, I can do my own thing.
Yeah.
That's
Did you buy that aunt anything nice?
No, she's my aunt.
How? She gave you that aha moment that now has this.
Nah, she know I got her. Yeah. She knows.
Before we continue with the music, actually, talking about people you've got 2 tattoos on your legs.
Yes.
Get it date.
Yeah.
Those years, what do they mean?
1958, my grandmother, but she's still alive.
Okay.
Yeah, she's my bestie, man.
Yeah.
I grew up with her, So, yeah, that is why I put on my leg.
On your leg.
And the 2010, it's my late little sister. Because now, my mom had 2 kids, so now it's just me.
Yeah.
So hence I wrote her. I feel like she's my
you
biggest
pass on
angel.
Like 2010?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Great things happening for Pabi Cooper. Are ubabula isamala, but we'll get to that. That's the new one. Banyana Ke Bafana. Do you know Ibinga? You don't know Ibinga? Okay. I'll tell you what Ibinga is a bit later on, right? You went on to do more music, right? Pabi Cooper is in there doing her own thing. Obviously, Isphithiphithi came out via Maroto. All right. Melo in Sleazy wa kriya. Thanda kanja.
It's actually okay. Dada told me that I think DJ Maphorisa wants in studio, and then I went there. Then I got Melo and Sleazy.
Yeah.
They played like 5 beats or 5 to 7, I think.
Yeah.
Beats. They're like, choose one. Then the Tanaganjani beat.
Yeah.
That is the one I chose. I loved that beat the moment I heard it. So yeah, that's actually how it happened.
Yeah.
I met them there by DJ Maphorisa studio, and we made that song.
Yeah. With Young Jabulisa and Isphithiphithi, you're still fairly new. Writing, it's not your thing. Thanda kanjani?
Yeah, Mzu wrote it for me.
Yeah. So you got a writer for that one as well.
Yeah, Mapula Mzu.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Cause also it was that year. It was the Isphithiphithi year. I actually decided that I don't want to record this year. I don't want whereas I'm being called into studio, I just go or just record a lot of songs.
Yeah.
I need to also find myself first. I need to understand, I need to know if this is really what I want.
Yeah.
Cause I just did this thing randomly.
Sure.
So I just don't want to go in studio and not know how I want to do my thing. There was such a rap, like it's a show now. Actually, what do you do when you get in studio? What do you want to do? Do you want to sing? Do you want to? So with Tanaganjan, I did it because I was like, I can't really go to a club where I'm booked to just perform one song.
Yeah.
So I need something.
Sure.
So I can.
Is it what you want to do now? Do you know for sure this is what
I still don't know.
Still don't know.
I need more time.
Yeah. Okay. And that's fair. I like that you being actually reasonable, that things happen so quickly that you still need a bit of time to think about it. Is this what I want to do?
Yeah, and I just didn't wake up and have it.
Yeah.
I had it because I built it.
Yeah.
Because it really comes a long way. Since high school, I used to do these things, dance, whatever. And I went to choir once or twice. I hated singing, by the way. It's like, so since grade 10, I used to say, the next big thing to hit South Africa. I remember, I was so ghetto in high school. Like, but I used to believe that, big, Yeah, I used to have that, but I think I was kind of doubting it. Yeah. I didn't think it would happen. Trust me, I didn't.
Did anyone really respond to your DMs?
Yeah. There was one actor who did. It was Sandile Mahlangu.
Okay.
And he did actually tell me, you can go to AFDA, you can go to. Then in sports, it was Lindiwe Dube. and also the referee,
yeah.
Akona Makalima, she did. Like, she was my mentor, actually. Yeah. A few of them did. Okay. And, like, it's so crazy because there are some, whereas they opened their DMs this year, last year. I'm like,
it's too late.
It's fine.
It's too late now.
But I don't blame them. Like,
why not?
You know, it's always hard for also, like, for them to open DMs and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame them. I'm not mad.
Do you get a lot of DMs?
I do. And I always try to, like, reply. Just that, like, some of them are just, it's just a hi. Like, maybe 10 of them is a hi. But we when we were DMing, the, like, we were getting straight to the point.
Give me structure nyan. What should I say?
Like what?
For work, no, for work.
Yeah, just say hi. I'm whoever. I have beats. I have what. I do reply to those. I'm like, send it, and it's so hard for me to, like, keep track of my DMs. It's so hard. I won't lie, because the moment I reply to you, 10 more. Whoa, like, then you go down. I forgot that. Oh, there's actually someone I replied to.
Yeah.
So that is I sometimes others, like, they DM me on Twitter.
Yeah.
That's better because I don't get a lot of DMs on Twitter.
Okay.
So, like, I try.
All right. Brand new song out, Banyana Ke Bafana. We'll get to it because Aroba Bulaisa Mal, Pabi Cooper. That's her, right? Let's talk about a few songs from 2022. Bambelela. How did that happen? Nice cover, by the way.
Thanks. Yeah, that song. Actually, it was Devin Gogo.
Yeah.
I love Devin Gogo so much. So, like, I used to, like, go with her to her gigs and stuff.
Sure.
So I was like, let's do an EP together.
Okay.
Then she was like, yeah, cool. We can try to do that. Then she sent me that beat, the Bambelela beat. Yeah. That was supposed to be, like, our first song for the EP. So it's like, okay, you can go record.
Yeah.
Then I did. I recorded Bambelela. It's so crazy because at that time, I just went to studio. That beat played. I just took the headsets and because there was a time where I was in studio with Ricky Rick.
Sure.
And he was like, we were, like, coming up with ideas. You know how, like, I actually think I got it from Ricky Rick, like, the thing where you can hear the beat now, you just come up with something in your head, like, give it like something, like, I did that. Like, I always start with, like, harmonies, and then that's when now writers, we come up with ideas. We co-write or you write for me. Mm-hmm. Like, it depends on how the vibe is.
Yeah.
Then, like, I recorded that song and I sent it to her. It was actually me alone on that song. And then there was a youngster version also. He was alone on that song. So we decided to, like, do one thing. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting stuff. You're on, I don't know what to call him, but not everybody gets featured by Diamond Platinums.
Yeah. Yeah.
You on a song with Diamond Platinums, Costa Teach is there, as well as Focalistic on his EP also. Utlhakanagale Diamond Platinums.
It's actually, we were in studio with Yams.
Yeah.
Like, Yam just said, they just sent through a beat, some Diamond Platinums. You need to hop on the song. It actually just happened first, not like we're in studio, then a Diamond Platinum song, I must hop on it, okay? I did that. We sent back. Then 2 weeks later, it's out.
Did you know who you was?
No. They said Diamond Platinums. I'm like,
who the hell is that?
Who's that? Then I searched it. I was like, no way. Yeah. Bro, you kidding? No way. What? You kidding?
Yeah.
You gotta be kidding me. I was like, yeah, then it happened.
Just imagine. Yeah. Hi, and then there's this one, an unlive voice note. There's a voice note on a song. I don't even know how to break it down. Do you want to help us?
No.
No, the only person who can do it right is you.
No, but you said there's
Listen to what I'm saying to you. The only person who can do it right in breaking the song down, Pabi Cooper.
But how am I gonna break it down?
Let's start with who features you, the voice note to a guy, and what the actual song is about.
Why don't you no, why don't you say it that you want me to say it?
Okay, the name of the song is Do It Right, I get it.
Yes.
They have said it. What's the song about?
No, it's Do It Right. There's not really like any deeper explanation.
Oh, it's just Do It Right.
Yes.
Who features you?
Benny Afro.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I want to do simple. Let's get to the voice note. First of all, is that a real voice note?
Yeah, it is.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you say in it?
What do I say in it? No, I'm just saying, yo. No, well, I don't remember what I was saying. No, I actually don't remember what I was saying, but it's a real voice note.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I know that at the end, or ask Awara, man. I've got you. I'm here.
Yeah, he's my bestie.
Yeah.
He's my bestie.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got him.
So now I know Awara thinking you're going somewhere. Like, Pella, that's reassurance on some other level. To even put it in a song. That's some other. Should I play it for you? Maybe just to remind you. No? No, okay. It's fine. Alright. So you don't want to talk about... Okay.
Yeah, just know he's my bestie.
His bestie, ne? Okay. That's fine. First of Feb, you decided to buy your own studio equipment. Why did you do that? You see, that's love, right?
Oh, actually, I've been planning this.
Yeah.
Remember, like I told you that I didn't want to record. Like,
Sure.
Just record. So I was like, we can actually do a camp where I get like artists I want to work with in studio.
Yeah.
You know. Actually, on that day, I was supposed to just buy speakers.
Yeah.
I ended up buying a whole studio. I don't know how, but it happened.
Yams.
Yeah, it's Yams and Spuda. They launched me. They're like, no, bruh. I even bought a PC. Can you imagine? Like, I literally bought everything. But I felt like that was a good investment also.
Yeah.
Because where was I gonna hire a studio? Because it was the first day of the camp.
Sure.
It's there. Bobby, studio. Nothing.
Yeah.
No studio. So I was like, I had to buy it, even though like I wanted to cry that day.
Yeah.
Everything
and
was.
then you did say you love money, Shem. Can you imagine all that money?
Yo.
Studio equipment is expensive.
Like really.
Like proper.
Just also that mic.
Yeah.
Yo. Nice. So yeah, then that camp started. It was like a 3 days, 4 days, 3 nights camp.
Which was a very interesting concept because you wanted to control everything, get all the artists you want to work with, you know? Who was there in that camp?
So it was Focalistic, it was CK, it was Cherryl, it was Fazo, it was Yams, it was Blackie, She Loves Kamos, it was Chico, it was Kanyisa, it was Liba, it was Sun, it was Nobantu Vilagazi, it was Morumba Pitch, it was Uncle Waffles,
listen to that.
It was Dinky, it was Mzu M, it was Kamompela, Buhle, Basi, Kamuti, Reason, Malamon, Semitilu, the DJ, Lady Doom, Ndogzen, Roy, who else? It was Roy, it was was Anelizondo. It was TNK Music. It was Stopper. It was MJ. Yo.
Who was not there?
I had like, there were a lot.
There was a lot of people.
Yeah.
So album Tlakan has to.
No, not an album, but an EP.
EP Tlakan.
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah. I wonder so charge up guy now. Because your first paying gig was $500, by the way. Right. The first time you got paid. Nearly 500.
Okay.
I was a couple.
Oh yes. I think it was and I get that. But I remember.
It was
like
$500.
yeah. But I was not with singing. But I was doing something.
Huh?
Yes. It was.
Let's not get into right now because after that list I'm even scared to ask. Go KZN go na le batho ba reng ke mapinga. Wa bo? Ha re December. Ka fela ba ya go gae. Ba ya para di kavela.
I see where this is going.
Do you see where this is going? What inspired that look?
I actually saw it from I think Kabza Word first.
Yeah.
And then Sihle did, Vinny did.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is so cool.
Yeah.
It's so cool. Like, this is really cool. And I also, I don't like doing girly things. Like, I'm not really girly like that. So I was like, me, I'm gonna rock it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna rock it. I know no one is gonna rock it.
Yeah.
Cause I also there was a time where I wanted to rock Kotani outfits.
Okay.
I don't know what happened, but yeah.
Yeah.
Then I rocked it and it looked nice.
And you used it for your cover.
Yeah.
For the brand new single, the very first one, by the way, under Cooper Entertainment.
That is actually Chico and Vocalistics line. That's not me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying Banyana Ke Bafana. It's so crazy how that song, we were in studio, same camp. We were not recording, Vocalistic is there, Chico is there, everyone is there. We didn't record the whole night with them, everybody did their parts, sure. Other people were recording and leaving. So focus there, and we don't really have a plan on which song is gonna jump on. And I'm so tired. I'm really approaching 30-something hours without sleep. Because honestly, every minute people would really enter the camp. It's 5 a.m., 4 a.m., 7, 6, 8, 12. So I can't sleep. I can't say, oh, you're here, let me go sleep. No, I just had to accommodate everyone.
Yeah.
So we were about to leave. They were about to leave, so I can also sleep. Then Lou, the DJ, played that beat. And they're whoa. Then they recorded their parts, and then the way it happened, it was just we are from Pretoria, that was, we were vibing so much because we also speak the same language. Sure. We have the same accents. Yeah. So, and they also forced me to record because I wanted to go see Focus, I'm going out of the country. You're gonna record. I wanna hear that song. Yeah. Then I did. We all recorded. We actually finished that song that day, at that hour. Yeah. And we loved that song. We couldn't stop thinking about that song ever since we recorded that song till today. Yeah. Each and every day, Chico would be like, "Ake sa jaya sa." I'm like, yo. Yeah, Nobantu did the ad-libs. Yeah. She's the one that does the ad-libs at the start of the song.
Sure. And then how did you decide out of that whole camp, this is your first single?
Oh, actually, it was supposed to be part of the project. Yeah. I just dropped it as a single because I am known for not dropping songs on time. It wasn't my fault. Also, no, it wasn't. Isphithiphithi, I dropped it in 2 weeks. Yeah. People also tend to forget. And also, Tanagan and Bambelela were not dropped under me. Yeah. I literally pushed for those songs to drop. I won't lie.
For real?
I used to beg, yo, can you please drop Tanagan? I'm begging you. I'm literally begging you. Because this song is running.
What excuse are they giving you for not dropping?
There isn't like no as a store like it's just gonna be like red drop and don't worry like yeah I can't really like always yeah and you know like I can't always nag or things like that so that song people said we want the song I was like yeah so it doesn't cause I said song dropping soon they're like we know you're gonna drop it next year I'm like I won yeah so I'm just like I got you guys so let it just be a single
sounding nice
yeah
and then EP what do you expect any
yeah
next year
no he's lying maybe after a few months not next year you want them to say I take long to drop music even
there's nothing wrong if you're a perfectionist I mean,
no
you know
it's not so sometimes it's not even about me just me being a perfectionist it's about the people that are supporting me you know at the end of the day not everything you shouldn't make everything just about you you're not streaming your own music you're not like I'm not the one that's taking my music to platinum I contribute a lot but there's like supporters like really really dope supporters they just want the music I also don't get why should we keep music for like 5 months why you want them to get like bored of the song like when they want it just give it to them just feel like that is how it's supposed to be it's not really a big deal hey
Renyaka EP so when can we get it
soon just look out for that announcement on my page
all right that page where do we find it
Instagram Twitter
just Pabi Cooper
TikTok Cooper Bobby yes actually guys can I clear this I'm Pabi Cooper the Cooper Bobby is just that Instagram doesn't want me to change because I got hacked I once got hacked so I had to flip them like and now I can't change it to Pabi Cooper because there's already someone using those fan pages or fan pages where there's someone already using that so I can't really change it.
Did you try DM them or like yo on course that you
nah I'm just like it's whatever because also Instagram doesn't want me to change it they like there's a huge what you're getting a huge engagement like now they must review if I really have to change and now so I just leave it
Pabi Cooper all the best
thank you